Alright guys, so quick talk about the Miata project here. We've been working on this for like 4 years now, and I think for now she's kind of done. I am still planning to do a motor swap on this thing, but right now I'm happy with it. I'm going to be tracking the Integra, so I don't want to do too much to this car. We're going to make some updates before we go to the Miata reunion, like adding back the diffuser. So you guys might be curious why I don't have the diffuser on here. I actually removed it because I've been working on the center exhaust setup. The center exhaust setup that I have will dump right down the center under the diffuser, but I haven't had time to actually work on it because I've been busy doing other things. And on the back right here, you guys might be like curious what the historic vehicle plate is. Does it get you smog exemption in California? Do you not get tickets, etc.? So let me explain that real quick. The historical vehicle, anything that's 25 years old or older, is eligible to get a historical vehicle plate. So like my Integra in 2 years, it'll be eligible. And some of you guys might think that you're exempt from smog, but you're not really exempt from smog, because I still have to smog this regular. I pay the same freaking fees, I pay the same registration, so it's literally just like a cool thing. So let's walk around this way a little bit. If you want to get those, just go to your DMV and apply for it. Really, that's all it is. It's just a cool factor, nothing else. Wheel fitment, this is my 16 12.5 -65 Hydron super discs. I made 4 of these guys, and I installed the gray in the beginning of this build, and now I got the white versions. The lug nuts right here, if you punch in closer, walk over here, you can see that they are titanium. These are by Racing, and it might be a little dark to see that, but this is a polished titanium. They call it Spitfire, and dude, they're so badass. But those things are like a G. It's kind of crazy. The tires, these are Pirelli race tires, and they're the only ones that fit this car's overall diameter. So some of you guys are curious why I have slicks on this car. It's because it's the only tire that fits this wheel, okay? The problem with 16 inches, if you go too big of an overall diameter, it won't fit the wheel well right here. And this is the only one that's about 23.5 overall diameter that fits this wheel. Anything else that's wider is way too, big overall wise. Front here, I have Toyoshima Craft's carbon fiber hood. Now, I painted this because I like a painted look better. I just don't like it when it's all like different colors. It could be like a black fender, a black hood, and you got a freaking painted bumper, painted freaking door, painted top and everything. I think it's just tacky, and I know why people do it, because they want to show the carbon fiber because they paid a lot of money for it. But there's like a fine line there where it gets tacky and tasteful. So I think masking off this area right here is like the most tasteful thing you could do. Body-wise, this is a Rocket Bunny kit. This is version 1. We don't have a version 2 yet, but I'm working on a version 2 with Mira-san. The aero kit that we have here, I made at home. If you go on my YouTube channel, I actually have a DIY on how to do all that stuff. And the front bumper is just an OEM bumper with a Rocket Bunny lip. All right, so there's a Rocket Bunny lip right here. I got my Sheepy Race intercooler, and then these bulbs right here on my corner lamps, they're actually from the retrofit source. Stupid bright, but one thing I forgot to mention, the mirrors. These guys right here, these are from Evasive Motorsports, from EVS, and dude, these things are so freaking badass. They're not aluminum, these are actually magnesium, and I got them Cerakoted gray to fit the same color scheme that I have on my secondary colors right here. Dry carbon, so it's super light. And I made my own mounts right here. So you can't actually buy this for the Miata from Evasive Motorsports. I made my own mounts, and I made 20 of these bases, and they're all sold out. And they literally sold out in like, I don't know, a day or so. We also made these fender vents. So these fender vents actually go all the way through, and it's basically just adhesive done. You could actually mold this on, but I wanted this adhesive done because I want it to look separate, just like the body kit right here, you know what I'm saying? You could mold it in. Some people say it's cleaner. I just did it this way because it's just a preference thing. OEM carbon fiber hood. OEM roof right here, hardtop. And then I got this little gurney flap for the hood from Jetstream. Dry carbon as well, so it matches my mirrors. And in the back, look at this. This is Rocket Bunny's version 2 OMGMIATA spoiler. You can't actually buy this because he made this just for me, and I have the master mold, but it's a very nice profile that fits the body of the car. So if you guys are familiar with the Rocket Bunny kit for the Miata, it comes with a really sharp freaking like spoiler that just doesn't look right. I don't like it. And one detail here that most of you guys probably haven't seen is this. Look at this. That little bolt right there. That's usually just a screw. Look at that. Dude. I swapped that out and I used a cap screw there. Other than that, I mean, the stuff that you can't see, all the crazy suspension stuff on the bottom, you can see that on like a different video. But popular question is, how much have I spent on this car? To date, I think I'm like 128 on this build. And some of you guys might be like, that's freaking crazy. You can't spend 120 on a freaking body kit and paint and wheels. It's a lot of the OEM stuff. I actually redid a bunch of the stuff on this car. So like, for example, door handles, door locks, everything's brand new. All the rubber, brand new. All these pieces right here, even the freaking switches, brand new. Hinges, brand new. All these pieces right here are all brand new throughout the car. So a lot of the hardware that you see, it's literally brand new. So it adds up. When you buy OEM pieces, most people don't realize it costs a lot of money. That's why people go to like, you know, secondary brands like what you find on, what is that, Rock Auto, you know what I'm saying? But if you buy OEM Mazda parts, anything OEM is stupid expensive, especially for my Porsche. Now, you guys notice this is actually my Porsche right here. It's my Cayman. We'll do a little feature on that later, but otherwise, this car makes 300-ish horsepower. I would say it makes about 300 horsepower. We tapered the boost so it doesn't hit so hard, so the torque is down, because I still have the OEM diff and OEM 5-speed from an NB, so those are very, very finicky. They're like glass, so if you put down too much torque, it'll snap. So I kept that kind of chills. Other than that, we're good.